Hi everyone, and welcome to another video from Bad Car Symptoms. If you suspect that you've poured bad gas into your car, then this video might help conclude if this is so. This car problem is tricky since most of the symptoms are the same as for other serious car problems. So stay tuned. Bad car symptoms. Lack of engine power. This is probably the first symptom you'll notice immediately after pouring bad gas. The moment you start accelerating, you'll notice a much weaker and sluggish engine response. A good comparison would be that driving feels like you're dragging a big trailer behind you, or like when the car is fully loaded. The check engine light appears. Soon after this, there's a good chance that the check engine light will come up on the dashboard. Bad gas will cause a serious disturbance in the air-fuel mixture, which will probably upset numerous sensors. In most cases, the first one will be the lambda sensor. This then causes the check engine light to come up. Increased fuel consumption. You may also notice a big increase in the fuel consumption since the gas quality is low. A rough estimate would be that the consumption goes up 30% or even more. In most cases, you'll see the fuel gauge needle falling down to empty at a very fast rate. Knocking sound coming from the engine. The next symptom is a quiet knocking sound coming from the engine. It sounds like metal knocking against other metal. When the gas is of really bad quality, this knocking sound may be much louder. It sounds like when the valves are damaged or they are not set properly. Engine misfire and the engine works rough. One more serious symptom of bad gas is engine misfire. The misfire can be barely noticeable and can appear here and there, while in more serious cases, when the gas is really bad, it sounds like a very loud bang. The bang sound usually comes when there are traces of water in the gas. Besides this, the engine may sound like one cylinder isn't working, it may have a rough idle, and will overall work roughly and may tend to cut off completely. Heavy cranking or no engine start at all. The final symptom of bad gas is heavy cranking, much like when there's a fuel pump or spark plug problem, for instance. When cranking, you'll hear the engine wanting to start, but there's only cranking. It may take a couple of long cranks to start the engine eventually. If the gas is of really poor quality, the car may not start at all. If you encounter this problem, here's the best thing you can do for your car. Get rid of the bad gas as soon as possible. You may need a manual pump or else to do this. You might need to call a mechanic. It may take some time, but even this is better than driving around with gas of bad quality. If you continue, you may damage the engine, like the fuel intake system for instance. You may damage the starter from long cranking and more. All in all, you can cause big and costly damage to the engine if you persist on driving with this fuel. So that's it for this time. We hope the video helps. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.